Hello everyone, and welcome to the Tale of Harmony Let's Play, or playthrough, whatever you prefer. I am the one who actually made this miserable game, and it is my pleasure to play through it and commentate. I guess you could see this thing as a director's commentary or something. I will go through, well, some advice for rooms, as well as just random thoughts about rooms when I made them. So I hope you'll enjoy this. Well, I'll take the middle one, because as a kid I was always the middle one. My brother had the first one and my sister had the last one. Don't ask me why. So this is our introduction screen. As you can see, it's heavily inspired from Zelda, and it basically teaches you, well, how to play, which is kinda nice because, you know, it helps. You enter here, she teaches you how to double jump, which you'll need to, well, get pretty much anywhere in the game. And this woman teaches you how to shoot, as well as how to put down bombs, which will come in handy throughout the game. And this one doesn't know a freaking thing, which is hilarious because, you know, down here there's always the Zelda guy who will give you a spell which you totally need to even beat the game, but here they just give you nothing. I think it was a hilarious thing to add. And of course, you know who this is. Yes, I am Error. I thought that was so hilarious I had to add it. So this is the introduction level, and here we go on with the Grasslands. Well, theme inspired from Adventure Island, of course. So, well, it's a fairly basic level. I mean, what can you expect from a platformer? So this is probably the first thing that will happen to you when you play this game. Ow. Yeah, this is when you realize this game is kinda has the same style as I Wanna Be the Guy. Now, if you haven't heard of I Wanna Be the Guy, you should check it out because it is purely awesome and I love it. So go do that if you haven't. But this is actually the 4th level, or maybe 3rd, being made. I made one level at first, which I ended up not using because I'm so bad at playing. Because, well, by that time I realized that the first level was so bad in comparison, so I went back to do this level. And yeah, it turned out much better. And I definitely cannot talk while playing, so this is a total disgrace for me. But I bet you enjoy that. Anyway, I wanted to keep the first level somewhat basic, just, you know, to not be too evil, because as you know this game is fairly evil. So as your first enemy, very standard, what can I say? The best advice here is to shoot off a few shots just before his lower shot hits you and then double jump. Then you'll get a few shots but you'll live. And I guess this is where the game stops being nice to you. So my advice here is to jump to this platform, completely focus on surviving rather than hitting him, and just do light jumps and shoot. Eventually you'll kill him. And yeah, you're better off focusing on surviving than hitting. And then don't die by that evil fish, because then you will cry. So this is our next room. It's probably the hardest in this level, I'd say. Maybe the previous room is harder. Well, you need some good fireball dodging, some eye coordination, which is of course terrible while I'm talking and trying to play at the same time. I actually never even realized that until now, which is pretty funny. So you jump up all the way here. Remember they create fire, so gotta be careful and mind the shots even when you're up here, because yeah, I forget sometimes. And then it's just right lift to the next room. This guy is fairly random. He will always shoot 2 random shots, so you just have to be a bit careful. Or you can make a run for it, and that doesn't really matter. Just try to react fast. This guy is cheating, shooting through walls, but, well, let's face it, this game, it isn't fair. So, yeah, die. Thank you. Then you blow yourself down here. And, well, as you can imagine, you need to dig through here, so to say. I'd recommend getting to the third hole before shooting him. You can your shots won't reach from here, but if you go slightly forward you can shoot, but if you go here you can pretty much gun him down from the hole. And that brings us up to the stage boss. I wanted to have a fairly short level for the first level, you know, so people would actually get anywhere. And as you can imagine, the boss of this stage is Master Higgins and his friends. For this boss I'd recommend standing about here, because then when you time your jump you can get a few extra shots. Now things are getting trickier, and Master Higgins up there is trying to hit you too, which is not funny. So once the red one is down, or if when you have caused enough damage to any dino, the purple one will appear. Now there's no real preference which one to kill first, these two. I prefer the blue one, but yeah. You definitely don't want to end up in a corner, because then you get some real big trouble when the purple one comes. So try to be in the middle. Once you kill him, Master Higgins will come down. I recommend standing about here, wait for him to throw his first hammer, then just do double jumps with a little weight in between, and then the timing will be fairly good for dodging everything. He'll throw one in the air and one towards you, and there should be no problems in dodging his hammers. In the last phase he'll be on the ground. Stay as far away from him as you can, and do small jumps here, and then rinse and repeat, pretty much. And then you win, and you're on to the next level. Well, I think that will be all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be playing through some more later on. Bye everyone.